veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no, I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la. And I'm up again.
salty with Sandie Dee here at the beach, sand on my feet. No place that I would rather be, getting salty with Sandie Dee.
Hello, I'm Sandie Dee. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for hanging out. We are live and direct right now to Bali with Casey Flaherty. I'm gonna bring her up. Hold on. Here she is. I'm dying. Y'all ain't ready. Casey!
Hi. Hello. I made it.
I'm dying.
Yes, we are live from Bali.
Live and direct, Cali to Bali. This is unreal.
It's awesome.
Thank you. Are you at you're at a coffee shop over there?
Yeah, like a little random Indonesian place.
What's it called? Do you know the name of it? Or is there anyone cool working there that we could who's
There's
there?
like no one. There's no
Who
one
is
here.
there?
I was at a different place and then I walked down and then it finally worked. So we're here now.
Oh my gosh. So where you're staying, there's no Wi-Fi, is that correct?
There is, but it's not. You can't really do calls from it. It's
Okay.
more just to like check a message or something, but the calls don't really go through there as well
Wow.
as the other places.
Wow.
Yeah.
How's
really
the shower? You got hot water? What's going on? Give me. I'm
At
dying.
first-
You know, I have so many questions.
At first, I thought there wasn't hot water, but then I realized there was, and I was just being stupid. But it lasts for like 2 minutes. But it's so hot here that you don't even really need the hot water at all.
Okay.
Ever.
Yeah, the cold water feels good, right? Like
Yeah, it
even at
feels so
night?
good.
Even at night.
Yeah.
What's the temperature there right now, like in the daytime?
It's pretty warm. It's been so nice every single day, and then today it rained. So now I'm like wearing a sweater, like cold. I feel like a baby, but it's been very warm, and the water's super warm too, and sunny.
What is the water temp?
80 something, 84.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Do you okay? Do you have the Do they have the sea lice over there or no? I know in Costa Rica they have it.
I haven't gotten any at all, which I'm surprised by. At first, I was getting stung by, I think it was like little jellyfish, like tentacles, like was getting caught in my suit.
Yeah.
Yeah, not anymmer.
That happened to me in New Jersey with the tentacles.
Yeah. Yes, that always happens there.
I surfed in the Jersey Shore one time, and there was like thousands of jellyfish, and they weren't like the danger. They weren't like the death, but like you still felt it when you were paddling. I was paddling, and I felt them, in my hands. I was like, "What? This is so weird."
Yeah, it is. It's worth it though. The waves are super good. It's crowded though. The water's super crowded.
Where's everybody from? Like, where are they from?
Honestly, there's a good mix of like everywhere. Like a lot of people are from Australia that I've met just because it's so close and so easy to get here. Everywhere. Australia, England, France, like the States, everywhere. It's very a very diverse community. A lot of people who surf, but a lot of people who also like are just kind of here for the culture and like the yoga and like the food is so good. Every single place, it's like the best food I've ever had. I was so worried about the food, like because I'm pescatarian, so I was really worried that everything would be like pork and stuff, but everything is like vegan. There's so many healthy options, and the food is just incredible at every place.
That's what I've heard too. Like I've never been there, so like I'm pretending I'm in your suitcase,
Yeah.
um but like I've heard the food is really amazing. Like it's really astounding there.
It's so fresh and healthy. Everything that we've like, there hasn't been one place that I wouldn't go back to. It's amazing.
And you've been to Hawaii too, and you know the food. You and I know you've been to Costa Rica and Hawaii. You and I
Yeah.
have both been there, and you know the food is amazing in Hawaii and Costa Rica. The food is amazing.
Yes.
But so like now you're in Bali and you're telling us that the food is like
The best food I've ever had. Like
no
you can't go
ceilings,
wrong.
off the
You
chains.
can't go
Like,
wrong. Everything like, and I would like best pizza I've ever had, best pasta I've ever had. The Indo food is so good. Like
I've heard that.
It's like I don't even know how. It's like nasi goreng, and it's like fried rice with a fried egg on top, and then like vegetables, and then usually like these shrimp like chips, kind of. And then they serve it with like usually peanut sauce or like this spicy sauce called sambai, and it's like a hot chili sauce, and it's so good, so good. Amazing.
I've heard that. Like I want to go there so bad. I hear cars going by. Is that
So
is that a busy
basically, there.
street at the cafe?
So basically, there's one in Uluwatu main road that goes around the whole thing, and that's where like all the like stop shops and stores are off of. So everywhere I could try to show you like is like kind of on the main road almost.
Oh wow.
So it's not really a main. I wouldn't call it a main road, but also everyone here they drive scooters, which is really fun. So we're like scootering around all the time, which
Yeah,
is scary,
you've been
but
on
like super fun.
you've been on there. What is it? Do you have is it like a Vespa or what is it called?
It's like scooters. Like everyone just takes
Different
scooters.
kinds,
Like
different brands.
there's some motorcycles, but mostly scooters. They're really fun to drive around. People get crazy driving on them here though. But I think it's more scarier driving a car here because I didn't know, but I don't know how I didn't know this, but you drive on the other side of the road here, which I didn't know until we came the first day at all. And I was like, oh my gosh. But that was like really hard to get used to. But it's cool. It's really cool.
I don't know if I could ever get used to that.
I did. I'm like I thought there was no way, but I got used to it. Trying to think what else. But the first couple days I was super, super sick. I had Bali belly, like really bad.
Bali belly.
Like,
oh no, you got the Bali belly. Oh no.
So bad. I woke up with a
No.
fever and I was like, oh, maybe I just have a cold from traveling. And then my stomach was so bad. It was awful. Like so awful.
What do you think it was from? Was it the water?
I have no idea because no one else got it except me. Everyone said it could be from anything ever. Like it could be from the water, or it could be like the water in like lettuce. Like I had a big salad, so it could be from that. I don't know, but I haven't gotten sick since. But it was so bad. Like I could not do anything. I could not leave the house at all.
Yeah, I know
really
you got to
bad.
watch out with the lettuce, with the salads, because a lot of when I was in Costa Rica, they generally in the restaurants there, they have. I met some Americans that actually moved down there and opened up a restaurant, and they soak all their lettuce like in a big bucket of water, but they add like a tablespoon of bleach to kill any parasites because you don't want to get those parasites like when you're eating a salad. And sometimes in those tropical climates, they get parasites on the lettuce.
Yeah, very, very true.
So
Yeah.
I think it depends. Like they don't have like the FDA over there. They don't have like the they don't have like the ABC people that come over and
Yeah.
like inspect the restaurants and the way they're handling food handling. So yeah, I don't know. But
Everything's really, really good though, and the food is so cheap. Like a smoothie, like the best smoothie ever is like $2. It's crazy.
and it's like the best fruit you've ever had in your life. It's like
Yeah, the
like
fruit.
it's like all from the garden in the backyard, like fresh papaya. Oh, let me get that papaya for your smoothie. Let me pick it off the tree right now.
Yeah, it's so
Fresh
true.
coconut.
I'm drinking a coconut right now.
Oh my gosh, is that breakfast?
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna surf today?
Oh, I already surfed this morning early.
What time did you go?
We went at like 6:45 or 7. We didn't surf for that long though.
Who's we?
Um,
Now you're making new friends over
like
there.
yeah, we've made so many friends.
You have not told me
There's
anything. I'm like,
yeah,
okay, there's my
there's
girl over there in Bali. She has not filled me in on anything. I need the deeds.
yeah.
What is going on?
I've made so many friends. My friend that I knew that had already been here already had a bunch of friends, and I became friends with all of them. It's so easy to make friends here because everyone's kind of like either solo or with like one or two other people, and everyone's like around my age or a little bit older. So yeah, I made friends with a bunch of really cool girls and guys and surfers and non-surfers, which is epic. We took a trip to G-Land, which is like a 10-hour car ride and then a ferry ride and then like an hour down like a dirt road, and it's like all this like left-hand point break that's super scary and it gets super big, and we drove through the middle of the night. Someone picked us up and took us there. It was really really cool, but when I got there I realized I didn't bring my bag or anything, so I didn't have anything with me, and I had one bathing suit for like 4 days.
Wait, who's the someone that? Hold on, I'm gonna like be like your mom, like your big
Yeah,
sister
yeah.
figure now. Like, who's the someone that picked you up?
We like there's like 3 different surf
I'm
camps
like the
there.
big sister
It's like included in like staying there. Like they'll come and pick you up, but they came 10 hours to get us.
through the
So it was
jungle,
crazy.
like
Yeah,
through the jungle,
and
through
then
the
we're like
jungle.
on
It
a
came 10 hours to take you. Did your
and then we
mom?
wait.
Does your mom? Are you updating your mom on all this stuff?
Kind of. She knew a little bit about this, but we
This
they drove us through the middle of the night, and I wake up and we're just it's like I hear like prayers and like all this stuff, and they like stopped at 4 a.m. to like pray in the temple, and they were like in the middle of Bali, like people everywhere like going to pray. It was really cool but kind of scary, but it was sick.
what religion do you think that was? Do you know?
I don't even know, not Buddhist, but I don't.
There's
The one
like
with an S.
13,000 different islands in Indonesia.
Yeah,
13,000 different islands over there. It's the most multicultural place on the planet, I believe, right?
yeah, it's so cool. There's so many different like religions and things like that here. It's insane. The temples are beautiful. It's cool.
And I hear the puppet shows are good. Like there's hiking, there's surfing, there's
Yeah,
but they're very big on the puppet shows. Like they do like these amazing puppet shows.
puppet shows. I've never seen or heard of that. Really, that would be interesting.
Yeah. So we have hi to the viewers. Let's say hi. So Casey, say hi to the viewers.
Hi
Casey,
everyone. Thanks for coming on.
welcome to Getting Salty with Sandie Dee and Casey. So we were um we were talking about like you being my show host, like
Yeah, I would love
co-host,
that.
co-host.
That
What
would
do you think? What do you think?
that would be so 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 cool. That would be
I don't
amazing.
know if you have time because you're so busy, but I know you have a
It's
podcast.
it's so
How's
weird
the
though.
podcast going?
Good. It's been really hard to do here because either I don't have signal or the time difference,
Yeah.
or I'm like doing 10,000 things, and like how it's been going is I like surf like for a day like straight, and then I usually cut my feet on the reef or something like that happens, and then I'm like asleep for like a day. Like that's kind of the cycle I've been
Okay,
going.
so wait, you got hurt on the reef already?
So many times. I'm so beat up. My legs are beat up. My feet are like awful from the reef. Like holes in my feet. I can't walk on my left foot at all.
What? Tell me
But
what happened. What?
they're just
Was
the
that
reef. The reef is so so sharp. It's so sharp, and there's
well,
urchins all sticking up in the
merchants
reef.
everywhere?
So every time you have to go so slow, And sometimes I get really impatient, and so I'll decide to run, which is not a good idea because I'm like, I'm so done. And then I usually fall if I run, or like I cut my feet up really bad.
Or even just
And
paddling on the shallow. If it's shallow and you're paddling, you could get sea urchins in all your hands.
yeah, I got
Paddling.
it. I have sea urchins in my hands right now. They're
Oh
really weird.
no.
Yeah, so
Okay,
I've
was
been
I
like,
right? What are the local users? What are the locals doing? Do they say raw onions? Was I right?
I haven't heard that. I think that
Raw
people just get
onions
them
is supposed to help it come out.
I'd need that because I think that people just get them so often that they just like let them sit.
Oh my
Like
gosh.
everyone gets them. Like every time you go surf, you're gonna get cut from the reef. And then I walked on glass the other night. That was interesting. And now my feet have like
Oh, like the
stepped
hot
in.
glass, like a tribal thing.
No, like by accident walked in glass. Like went
Oh,
into
by
a mart and
accident.
there was like
Oh no.
broken bottles everywhere, and
I
I
hope
didn't
your
realize. And
mom's not watching. She's gonna be
I
so
know
mad at me.
I don't think she knows about the glass part.
She's gonna be so mad at me for encouraging any of this activity right now.
But yeah, it's been really,
Okay.
really fun.
Oh
It's
my
been
gosh.
really fun,
I love
and
it.
it's really cool being here. This place is like just everyone's happy, and yeah, it's amazing.
Okay, so we got a lot of viewers right now, but some of the people that are I guess StreamYard has to allow your name to be shown. So there might be some of your friends. I don't know who they are, but it says Facebook user. So
Oh,
thank you, David, for helping tell everybody how to do that. Yeah, StreamYard you have to allow StreamYard to show your name. Like you have to give them permissions, I guess.
mhm.
So there's a lot of Facebook users comments I'm seeing, but um okay, so we got some comments coming in. The thought of broken glass makes me shiver. Um,
It
that's
was
from Bob
awful.
Lass. He's in Atlanta. Yeah, no, I mean, there's so much things like when you're surfing and you're in on the other side of the planet, away from your family, away from everything you know, and you are just paddling out there and just going for it. But
Yeah,
what is how the who's the people that are treating you the best right now?
honestly, almost everyone. I don't think I've had any problems with anyone at all. Like everyone has been so nice and kind. Like I think for like locals wise, like in surfing, I think if you show respect, then they definitely show respect back to you. Like yesterday, I was surfing at Uluwatu, and there was a local guy next to me the whole time, and I was like super respectful. And then I kind of started talking to him, and then he ended up giving me a bunch of waves, and I got like the best wave I've ever had here, which was really cool. So I think it's just if you show respect and you're like kind, then everyone's gonna be kind back to you because a lot of you're either local and you like work in the surf community, or other people here are like here traveling. I mean, there's some like violence at night when people get crazy, but not much that I've seen at all. Usually in the water, it's been super respectful most of the time.
Um, what Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, my experience from traveling and surfing has always been like just always get in with the locals because the locals that are out there surfing every day are most likely the people that are the bus boys at the restaurant right there.
Yeah, yeah,
Most
yep.
likely that's who's out there surfing every day. They know everybody, they know the break. It's always good to get in with the locals. And, like I said, if you have to roll up your sleeves and help them do dishes, they might save your life out there, you know.
It's so true. It's so true. I think that, yeah, I think just being respectful and helping, and then it comes back and sharing waves and like helping you if you ever needed help too.
Yeah. Have you been doing the Traveling Mermaid, the podcast?
Yeah, I have. I've been recording like when I've started this thing of when I've met like cool people, like just on my phone, like hand it to them and like ask them a couple of questions. Like I've been meeting so many cool people. Like we usually go to different restaurants each night, and like they do really cool things here. They do like each night of the week is a different thing that's going on in Uluwatu. So like pizza night, or like half off drinks, or like taco night, or there's like a pool tournament. So every time, like everyone is kind of going there, like to the different events each night to like support the different local businesses. And I've met so many cool people there. And then usually I like hand them my phone, like, hey, I have a podcast, after I like talk to them for a little bit, and they'll chime in and say a few things. So I want to put all of that together at the end of my trip.
Where can everyone find your podcast? Just I know
The Traveling Mermaid on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or SoundCloud or anywhere you can get a podcast. They'll be on there.
Are you surfing mostly like lefts or rights? Or both?
Well, Uluwatu is just like one big left, but then we've been surfing this other wave called Nyang Nyang, and it's like a right and the left. It's a reef, but it breaks more as a beach break, but it's mostly rights. And that's where I surfed this morning, and it's really fun there because it's less crowded. Uluwatu has been like so crowded, like every peak there's like so many, like 50 people on it, which is crazy. So kind of a mix of both lefts and rights, honestly, but there's definitely more lefts here than rights.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Uluwatu is as far as lefts in the world. Do you know by chance?
It's like it's like pretty famous. It's like just a left-hand point break that breaks all the way through, and it's like the only way to get down is like kind of going down a cliff, but that's like the most famous wave here. So it's so crowded. So crowded.
Like
every type of skill level.
Are they like when you go to Uluwatu, are they the people that are aggressive? What country do you think they're from mainly? I'm just curious. Because I've experienced that too. Surfing in different spots.
I think that there's like, it's really out there. It's like all different skill levels. Like there's people who don't know how to surf. There's people who are just like don't know what they're doing. There's people that are like my level. There's people that are worse, and then there's professional surfers out there. So I think like it's more just, it's not even aggression out there, and specifically at Uluwatu, it's just
a mess.
So
it's a scary
many
mess.
people, and it's a mess. Like it's
a
just
hot
an
mess.
Absolute mess. There's people flying everywhere, running into each other. I haven't really seen that much aggression though, because it's just so crowded that there can't even be like someone running the peak, because it's that crowded. And you never.
So you
know,
don't have like I know when you go to Hawaii, you know how like you get your Hawaiian local guys, like you get your like Hawaiian local guys that's like the lifeguards or whatever, like the locals at Legends, and they're like, hey, you gotta wait your turn, you know, like they're telling everybody, they're like, okay, go. They say go, this is your wave, or they say no, like they get you. Sometimes you get your loud people out there that are like regulating the waves, right?
Yeah, and not. You
don't really have any of that out there. It's just a mess. The only thing I've
noticed at Uluwatu, it's a mess. At the wave Nyang Nyang, that's like a reef, and it's like lefts and rights. Nyang Nyang, it's funny.
I'm dying.
The Brazilians mostly. That's what I think. Honestly, they're pretty like they're pretty really guys. They get really aggressive, and like some of them aren't even good at surfing, and they're just aggressive. I don't know if it's like.
I think the Brazilian culture is I've experienced that too here in California. I've experienced it in Costa Rica. The Brazilians were in Costa Rica and Hawaii and California get very aggressive, and you really, you know, it's a thing. But I
think a lot of them own businesses here too, and then they feel like entitled to like getting waves. I don't really know. I haven't figured that one out yet, but I know that
you're gonna always have the localism. Did you hook up with Nate? Did you hook
not
up with
yet?
Nate?
No.
Okay.
but I definitely want to while I'm here. It's just been such like there's so many different things to do here. It's crazy. Like there's so many different things to see. I'm never like bored. There's so many different ways to surf. There's so many like people to hang out with. Like I haven't even done, I feel like, half the things I've wanted to do yet because it's just
How many hours a day have you been surfing so far? Because I know how it goes.
On the day. Like if it's good and I'm feeling good, between like 2 and 6 maybe. Like last night I just was like, I'm gonna go surf at Uluwatu for like 3.5 hours, leave me there. That's all I need, like I just need to grind it out. But when my feet get hurt, I'm like out for the count. Like so it really just depends. And also the waves have been,
sounds like you're getting bamboozled over there, and then you got to take like a day or two to rest, and then you can go tackle it again.
Yeah, that's usually how I work too. Like I'm usually all in, and then I'm nothing, and then I'm all in again. But the waves have been like pretty consistent, so you can do that. Like I have been able to like take breaks and stuff just because it's like been good a lot.
What well, but I'm really curious why I thought the raw onions was a thing over there. No one, are you hanging out with the locals? Like
I lost you for a second. What'd you say?
Oh, sorry. I said
I'm
wondering about like the raw onions because if you're hanging out with the locals, I thought I had always been under the understanding that the raw onions help with the sea urchins. That's like a local
I bet
trick.
it does, honestly. But I've noticed the locals are so used to getting them at this point. They're like, oh, they'll just fall out. Like it'll just happen, I feel like there's so much more. They're just so used to doing that.
You need to talk to the older people. I think you're hanging out with the young people.
Yeah, probably.
Young people, they're like, you'll be fine. They're trying to toughen you up or something. They're like,
Yeah. That's true.
Oh my gosh.
Very, very true.
No, ask the older locals because I've always heard that the raw onions is what it helps get the sea urchins out. And they're very painful, right?
Yeah, they are at first, and then when you get like 10 of them, it's kind of like, well,
oh my gosh.
At least
one of them.
I'm like, at least it didn't cut. Like I'd rather an urchin than my foot be cut on the reef. So it's hard. Sometimes, like when we were in the place G-Land, like no matter what, you were getting urchins on your feet, and your feet were getting cut up every time. But it's worth it.
It's worth it. When
totally.
you think you're coming, are you gonna stay? Are you gonna live there forever? Or are you ever gonna come back to?
I have to come home because I have to work.
For your mom, I'm asking for your mom. Are you ever gonna come back to the U.S.?
I think I'm gonna like try to move here though full time, but I have to get a bunch of. It's like really complicated with the visas and stuff. Like I only have a visa right now for the exact amount of time that I'm coming
3
for.
months,
like,
right? Is it like 3 months?
No, it's only. It's 30 days here.
It's only 30 days there?
Yeah, you have to pay if
Costa Rica, it's like 3 months.
Yeah, it's 3 months there. Here it's different.
They're kicking you out, girl. They don't want.
Yeah, so I'll probably get kicked out and then go home and work and then come back.
They have so much tourism now. Like it used to not. If you look at the old surf videos, like it used to not be like that, right?
I can't even imagine what it was like here before. All the people would be amazing.
It was like bliss. I'm sure it was like bliss.
The waves are so good. It would be really cool to surf it with no one, but it's not how it works.
I know. It's almost like some of my best surfing days were like when it was not that big and there was hardly anyone out. Or sometimes even when it was raining, and storming and like crappy waves, and like I had the best time because there was nobody out. Nobody wants to surf in that. But
it's
guess
so
what?
True.
Guess what? I had the best time by myself.
Yeah. It's so true. Like sometimes when it's not as good, but
These
you're
little
alone
storm,
and
you
you're
get like these little stormy insiders, like these little stormy,
yeah,
like little woot, 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 you know what I mean?
it's usually the best sessions.
So you haven't had like any rain there?
Just except for today, nothing.
Just today.
It rained
Okay.
all last night until this morning, and it's like just kind of getting sunny now. But the rest of it,
Okay.
it's been sunny the entire time. Like no clouds, just sun the whole time.
Um, so wait, can you show us any of your injuries, like since you've been there? Like any sea
Let's
urchins in
see.
your hands or feet? Show us your
I have
feet images.
I have an urchin right there, a big one that I can't get out.
Whoa.
I
Wait, I see that. Show it up. Show
yeah,
it up. I see it. Push it closer. Oh my god, that looks like it hurts. Ow.
yeah. But
Oh my
now
gosh.
I'm so used to it that I'm not as hurt. It doesn't. This one doesn't hurt anymore.
Ow. And you
Um,
tried with tweezers and it won't come out.
yeah, will come out, but that's
Ouch.
okay. I cut my
Ouch.
leg on the scooter right here. This one's been
Ow.
a long time
Ow.
going. And then my feet are more like you can't even see them. They're so deep in there.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you because I know you're
It's
just
so
having
funny.
the time of your life.
I'm like, it's okay. It's okay. Everyone's like, are you sure you want to surf? I'm like, yeah, it's fine.
I
It's
know you're
fine.
having the time of your life, but oh my god, the owies. Let me see more owies.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
That's like it. My feet are like
Your
you
feet
can't
are
even
okay?
see. The urchins are so deep you can't even see
Asking
them.
for all
like,
the moms out there. Are your feet okay? How's your feet?
good. They're except the glass, but
Is
that's,
that
it'll
mom?
come out.
She said she's tough as nails. Is that mom?
I don't know. It's
We
kind
don't
of
know if
late for
that's
my
mom.
mom at home now.
Mom should be asleep right now. Is mom
Yeah,
asleep?
it's. I mean,
That might
if
be
it's
mom,
past
but I don't know.
9:30, she
It
should
could be
be
my
asleep.
mom. You never know. Could be your mom, my mom. We don't know. It's M. Oh, it's M. She's a mom. Okay.
Oh,
It's M. She's a mom with also daredevil children and grandchildren.
oh boy.
Risk takers. The risk takers. She knows. She's just like, go ahead, honey. It's fine. I love you. It's fine. I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. Go ahead.
So true.
um. Okay. So we know the food is amazing. How's the living arrangements over there?
So good. The place I'm staying in is like very Zen vibes. Like it's very natural, like Buddhist. There's like beautiful trees with flowers, this beautiful infinity pool in the middle. Not like fancy, but just like relaxing. There's like the whole like Buddhist things. They're like burning incense every day. And then the rooms are like they're pretty big. I mean, it's bigger than my room at home. And but the bathrooms are outside, but you have your own bathroom, but there's no ceiling on it. But it's not bad at all. It's really really nice. It's really relaxing. Everything's really quiet there. You can hear like little waterfalls, but it's close to everything there. So it's really nice. I love where I'm staying.
Okay. What do you miss about America? Other than your family. I know you miss your family, but
But yeah, my family. But
nothing.
honestly,
She's like
that's it.
nothing.
Like there's not.
She's like my family
It's so
moves here.
cheap,
I'm
too,
good.
that, like,
I'm good.
it's
I'll
I don't
stay.
know. There's not really anything that I miss.
Nothing. What about the uncrowded waves?
Yeah, definitely uncrowded waves. Sometimes I miss like actually like having a sand bottom because I'm kind of over the reef and like getting hurt every time I go surfing. But other than that, like not many things at all. Like not at all. Like I feel like usually I would say like a certain food, but they have so many different foods here that not no foods really. The only thing is
I
having
love
the only
that.
thing we don't have, which is so annoying, is like cold water. Like I haven't had cold water in since I was at home, like because it's all filtered like lukewarm water, which is kind of annoying. But that's just like me being picky.
Wait, no, they don't have like cold bottle. They don't have refrigerators. I'm sure they have
Well,
refrigerators, right?
you can buy like bottles of cold water, but like if you like where I'm staying, they have like filtered water, but it's never cold. It's just like warm water, but it's all right.
Oh, MM said, what is something you're hoping to see or do before you leave? Wait,
I
yeah,
wanna
we
go
don't even
to-
know you're leaving. We don't. You might stay there forever. If her family
Yeah.
comes out, she might never leave. She's gonna
Yeah.
send. We need a petition to the Congress or whatever. We gotta write.
I really, I really want to go to like. I know there's really cool. That was a motorcycle. I know there's really cool waterfalls here, and I haven't been to any yet because I know they're pretty far on the scooter. So I definitely want to check out some waterfalls and go to some more like of the temples that are like not by the beach and more like inland a little bit because I think they'll be more like I don't know the word like traditional. I think it would just be cool to just go and see them.
Yeah, no, when I went on my surf trips, like everybody that I traveled with, they're like, "No, we got to surf every day. You have to surf every day." And I was like, "Well, I might like I
Yeah.
want to enjoy like some other stuff too. Like there's zip lining through the jungle, there's hiking, there's waterfalls, there's a lot of things you could do." So, but when you travel with surfers, usually they want to surf every day, and so it's hard to talk them out of it.
Yep. Yeah.
It's really hard. It's like
Yep.
your crew is probably going to be like, are you're going to go surfing today, right? Or no? Are you
Yep.
taking a break?
Again, probably for sunset because I surf already today, but
Come
usually
on,
surf
I want you
sunset
to.
again.
I want to. Let's do the show when you get hurt and you're taking a break. Let's do the show when you're recovering and you're,
Yes.
you can't
That
surf
sounds
that day.
good.
That's when we needed to do the show and talk about your injuries.
Yes.
Like, this girl's a warrior. She's over there kicking ass.
That sounds good. So
I
good.
hear the car. I mean, those are the cars or the scooters? I hear them going by.
There's like a couple of cars, but it's mostly scooters.
Okay, is what kind of do you have any music over there? What are you listening to?
Honestly, I
music?
haven't been listening to any music at all or like watching any TV at all. The only music I've heard is that like there's fun like clubs with DJs and that type of music, but it's like more like electronic music, I would say, rather than anything in America. Nothing. I haven't heard any like different music yet. I wonder if
Are
they
any
have
of the,
any.
are any do any of the surfers that you've been surfing with play any instruments?
I've seen a lot of people at the place that I'm staying at play guitar. They'll like sing like soft songs, but I haven't heard anything like with them singing in Indonesian at all. But that would be interesting to see or find out. But yeah, mostly
Yeah,
guitar here.
I think like they charge you to travel with your instruments nowadays.
Yeah,
Like, and so
definitely.
if you're a traveling surfer, you're gonna have to pay for your instruments, your surfboards, everything. Like every little thing, they're gonna charge you for at the airlines, right?
Yep, yep, exactly.
Probably cheaper to just go buy a new one over there or rent one over there.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know.
Very
Well,
true.
well, where are you gonna surf tomorrow?
I don't know. It really it's like hard to tell where it's gonna be good until like right before based on like the wind and honestly the crowd. Probably like the like Uluwatu, I would say. There's like not that many breaks, but they're all like the Uluwatu is like huge. So you could surf like in the middle or like the top or the bottom. There's like a bunch of different peaks on it.
Yeah.
So probably over there.
So you're going. Wait, I'm goofy footed. So you're You're
I'm
regular foot,
regular.
right? So
Yeah, so I'm going
you're
backside
going
at like
backside the
Uluwatu.
whole time. You're going backside.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me give a pose. Hold on. Before we go, let me give a pose. Hold on. This is Casey backside. Wait. It's a left. Okay, so no wait. Oh yeah, it's a left. So you're going
Yeah.
backside like this. You're backside like
Yep.
this. But I don't know if it's
Exactly.
mirrored over here. It might be mirrored. Okay. But so if I'm goofy, I'm going like this. Just for the people that don't surf so they understand the difference because they might
Yeah.
not understand. There is a difference. Okay. So anyway, I just had to make
There
that
is.
clear.
Yeah.
I don't
It's hard
know.
to surf. It's hard to surf this wave too, backside, I think, because it gets really fast. So like you kind of have to pump for a while before you can like drop down and do a turn. But it's fun. It's challenging. It will make me
I
better
think
at
it's like
going
90,
backside.
it's like 90% paddling, upper body, like core. You gotta work on your core, upper body, and then like the rest of it, if depending on the kind of wave that you're riding, some waves you have like two pumps. But like you go to Uluwatu, you go to Australia, the Gold Coast in Australia, you go to uh, Peru, Lima, Peru. You go to what do you call it? Um, Costa Rica, Pavones, second longest left in the
Yeah.
world. You go to those spots, you could be pumping you more leg muscles, right? It's like more leg
Yep.
muscles. But
Definitely.
if you're if you're like you're in California, you're probably gonna do like 99% paddling for like a 2 second wave or 3 minute
Very
wave
true.
or like one wait 30 second wave or 1 minute wave
Yeah.
maybe. Like
Maybe.
you don't get those long you don't get that long ride unless like you're at that
Not
wave
at
park.
all.
Like,
Yeah. Very true.
when you come back, are you gonna go? Do you think we could go live from the wave park in
That would be so cool. Yeah, that would be
I
so
want to see
cool.
that. I'm obsessed with that park.
That would be so cool. I don't know if I'll be good at it, but it would be fun to try.
But that's the park that's the wave park you've been at. The one in
I've never. Which one?
the
The
one in New
outside one?
Jersey.
Oh yeah, the New Jersey one.
The
Oh
one
yeah. Oh
in New
yeah.
Jersey. Yeah,
Oh
you've
yeah.
been
Yeah.
there.
Oh, that would be so. We could definitely go live from there. That would be so cool. You could
Yes.
definitely. I could definitely get some of the people that work there, like, to say hi to. It would be really cool.
Yeah, I love that park. I wish we had one. We have like a little wave thing here, but it's not like
Yeah.
the WSL that's
Big.
going on right
Yeah.
now. Have you been following the WSL?
Yeah, I watched a little bit of it. I know it's like there's a whole controversy over it though, about who won.
That's Kelly
and-
Slater's park, right? Kelly Slater's?
Yeah. But apparently they like didn't judge fairly, and there's a whole thing with I don't even remember who it was, but there's a whole
It's
I guess,
surfing politics.
argument.
Surfing
Yeah.
politics.
Yeah, very true.
It is. It's crazy. Like right where you are right now, like Uluwatu is a world-class surf spot, and you're trying to surf there right now and on your vacation, and there's politics. There's politics in the
Yeah.
water. There's water
So
politics.
true. Very true.
So
Always will be.
like you can't get away from it.
No,
crazy.
never.
It's crazy. Like you think you're doing like the most spiritual thing on the planet. You're like, I'm surfing, I'm breathing in fresh air, the sun is shining, the water is sweet here. And then like no, there's politics in the water. You're
Of
like,
course.
oh my gosh. It's crazy.
Of course. Always.
I love it though. I still love it. Like I still love it.
Yeah.
Like I'm always the one that's like, hey, I see a wave like over there. I'm gonna go try to surf that one. Like I don't like to I don't like when people start scrapping for waves. Like that gives me anxiety.
So true. Yeah, me too.
Like I just want to have a fun time on a like give me an open face wave like at one of those wave parks all by myself, and I will just do my thing. But like I don't like without all the anxiety and the stress and the pressure and the politics.
Yeah,
You
of
know what I
other
mean?
people being around. And so
Yeah.
true.
Yeah,
So true.
I feel you on that. So, wow, the cars are getting like faster over there. Show
Yeah,
it.
it's
Show
getting
us.
more.
Can you show us? Show us the
Yeah,
background.
it's
Let me
getting
see what's
more
going
and
on over
more
there.
busy. It's now it goes
Mhm.
slow, but that's the main road. Here's a scooter, and yeah, there's
Wow.
some more. It's really cool. But yeah, they're driving on the left side of the road.
Wow.
Yeah, very cool. Amazing to be
Okay,
in
so
Bali.
you're gonna go surf now or in a little bit?
Yes. I'm gonna eat some breakfast, or now it's kind of lunch, and then go surfing.
Okay, well, put me in your pocket, like get
I
like a little
will.
mini Barbie doll of me, like a surfer Barbie, and stick me in your pocket and just take me with you wherever you go.
I'll take you surfing
And,
too.
Mom's gonna watch this. Hi, Mom. She's probably asleep now.
Yeah, should probably watch the
We're gonna watch this
rerun.
tomorrow.
Yes.
Hey, Mom.
Well,
Don't worry,
thank you.
everything's fine, Mom.
Yeah, don't worry. It's all good. It's all
Sea
good.
urchins, no problem. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Well, let's tune back in tomorrow. Are you gonna be
Yeah.
around? Or
Yeah.
we'll check back and we'll let you guys know when we come back live.
Sounds good. Thank you so much for having me on. This
Thank
was
you.
so
I'm
fun.
gonna be thinking about you every day while you're over there. I'm like, put me on.
Yay.
Get a sticker of me and put it on your surfboard. Just take me with you wherever you go.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for watching.
Thank you
Thank you,
so much.
Lucy.
Bye.
Getting salty with Sandie Dee here at the beach, sand on my feet. No place that I would rather be. Getting salty with Sandie Dee.
I'm going to take you through 24 hours of my beauty and wellness routine. I'm a surf instructor coaching an advanced surf team in Avon, North Carolina. We live in a house together. We eat, sleep, surf, train, everything together. I started competitively surfing when I was about 16 years old. I probably spend about 2 to 4 hours a day in the water. The biggest wave I probably surfed about 15 feet, double overhead.
Good morning. It is currently 6:15 a.m. here on the Outer Banks in North Carolina.
When I first wake up, I usually chug a bunch of water. If I don't have any water, I can feel myself so much more exhausted and not being able to stay out as long or like perform at my best.
And I use this organic green juice because it helps to heal my gut, and it's good for a body reset and stress support.
So usually surfers like to surf on a lower tide. So sometimes if we wake up at 6:30 and we're aiming to get in the water at 7:30, but low tide is until 10, we're gonna snooze our alarms a couple of times and wait until 10.
I have my bikini on, but since it's a little cloudy today, I just have my staff shirt on, and now I am just going to throw on some sunscreen and I'm ready to hit the beach.
I will wash my face kind of just with like cold water. I usually will put on a sunscreen. I use this Pacifica vegan one. If I'm not wearing a wetsuit, I will like put a little bit on my shoulders. I probably should wear more sunscreen. But if I'm in a wetsuit, I won't put any on my body. I use zinc, and I always use like a colorful zinc because I don't really like how it looks when your face is white. And I don't wear makeup much, so it kind of makes me think, you know, I'm putting on my makeup before I go surfing. In the morning, I won't put any acne treatment on because it will make me burn and honestly break out a little bit more throughout the day since most of the day is spent in the sun. Before I go surfing, I usually put some lemon juice in my hair because I refuse to get highlights, but I want to stay blonde. I'll put a hair mask in my hair. Trader Joe's shea butter and coconut oil. This just helps my hair like have a little extra coating, like layer of protection from the ocean. Usually before I surf, I like to have a small breakfast, nothing major because I don't want to look or feel bloated when I'm out there. So I'm just sitting out here on my deck and I'm eating peanut butter and jelly. Yum. Okay, before I leave my house, I make sure I get my wetsuit since the waves are a little bit cold, a towel, granola bar, some water, some extra sunscreen. I'll bring a hairbrush because usually when I get out from surfing, my hair is super knotty. I will bring a big thing of water and then we head out the door to go surf. Before I get in the water, and I try to make the groms do this, but they usually don't want to, I try to do some foundation breathing, which is where I take my fingers and put them in chakas, and I have it from my rib cage to my hips, and I just breathe in and out. And this is just to activate my core because surfing is all from your core and your hips, and this will also fire my legs up for the wave.